a knight. You can bet she's going to take from orange. Maybe red can pull this out. If those three are victory points, red just needs one more point. She can build a settlement on the top right and pull a surprise victory away from orange. We'll see what's going to happen. I was playing a game just the other night with my good friend Square He, his nickname here on PlayCatan.com, and he had 3 victory points. So it is a rarity, but it does happen. And sometimes you can get trades because people don't know how many points you really have. So I think red is still dangerous with her 3 development cards. She hasn't used them. It's definitely not a year of plenty because she would have used them to build a settlement on the top right. It could be Monopoly, but if it was Monopoly, you would think that she would use it to prevent orange from gaining a lot of resources. So maybe 1 or 2, possibly 3 are victory points, but I bet some of those are definitely victory points. We got some talking going on. Joe is at 4. Still a really tough game for Joe. He really needs to build a city. Probably on the 10 rock. Got some discussion going on about some trade offers. So remember, orange is at 7, but if she connects her roads or just builds 1 more road, she'll have 9 points. Longest road is with 2 points. So orange, count her as 9 points, and she can build a settlement on the bottom next to the 6, or she can upgrade to a city. So orange has a lot of ways to win this game. We'll see if this is enough right here. If she builds a settlement and a road, this is game, or a city and a road, this is game. So orange looking to get this victory, get Joe out of his misery. Passes, and Joe has to endure yet another turn of this game as we go to the lady in the pretty red dress who is covered by a knight symbol. She plays another knight, so she doesn't have 3 victory points. She could have 2 victory points and have 8 points. And look at Joe's hand. He has all the resources. He has 2 wood, 1 brick, 2 sheep, 1 wheat, and 2 rocks. So even with 4 points, Joe can look at his hand and say that looks pretty cool. And he's gaining even more resources. So what is he gonna do? Does he have a port? He has a port. He could trade for a city. And this is probably the best thing that he could do, because he doesn't have any city, and they're really hard to come by. So look for him to trade away his wood and his sheep for rock and wheat. And here we go. Joe's gonna definitely build a city this time, doubling the 10 rock, which I think is a good idea. Meanwhile, orange has 10 cards and is getting ever closer to pulling out a victory here against Joe and Nona in red. It's currently her turn. She is trading away a grip of wood for sheep, looking to build a settlement. Passing again. Joe has crept to 5 points, and there it is. 2 roads for orange. She can use 1 for her road and use the other wood and brick for the settlement in the south. Play is with Joe, who has 4 wood and 2 brick. If he really wants to stop orange's chance at longest road, he's gonna have to build 6, and this is gonna be a tough call for Joe. So he is instead looking to triple the 10. He has just whispered to me that he should have blocked her road. He has told me that he doesn't know what he was thinking. But again, I tell you that we know that this is after the server restarts, so this is after midnight. And Joe is probably, you know, after a long day at work playing a game of Catan, his mental faculties are not at 100%. But he is doing the best he can without wheat. So play is now with orange, who has to lose 5 cards. She has 6 cards. Hopefully she saved enough to build a settlement in the south. She's gonna let loose this crazy rock resource in the middle. Gonna block red, who, look at that, has 7 points. 2 development cards in her hand. I wonder if she has 9 points. If red pulls this out, this will be a pretty amazing comeback surprise victory for red. I hope orange will get the victory, because if she loses, it's not going to feel too good for her. So she is passing to red, who has 6 cards in her hand. She can upgrade to a city, but she passes to Joe. Remember, if she had a soldier, she would definitely play it, because she is being blocked right now. So let's assume that she has 2 victory points at 9 points. Orange has to build something and connect the road. Joe has jumped to 6. Look at that, with a victory point in his hand. He still has a road in his hand and 6 wood. Orange has 10 cards in her hand. I would think this has to be it. Orange builds something. You should be able to build the settlement in the south. Can you do it? You've got 10 cards. Connect the road. There it is. Can she build a road and end this game and end Joe's misery? Yes, she does. 10 points. How many points did red have? 9. Yes, she had 2 victory points, 1 point away. Red almost pulled it out. It was a good game for her, and solid player from orange, who had a mass of cities in the middle of the board. Here we have a view of the roll statistics. You can see that 12 did not roll, which can be expected. You can take a look at these stats if you like. And orange has left the game. So this was a brutal game for Joe. He was lacking in wheat, and it was a tough game to play, but hats off to Joe for sticking in that game and playing the best he could. And also congratulations to red for playing a great game. She snuck in from behind, gaining 9 points, and was so close to victory. But orange, with her 3 cities in the middle of the board and the resources she got from that, proved too strong to be caught by anyone. So congratulations to her, and thank you for watching another show. Today's broadcast has been a triple header. It is now 2:30 in the morning, and tomorrow look for OregonJoe and myself to be on again. We're gonna do a commentary together, so we will get to find out from OregonJoe himself what he is thinking when he is playing this game. So I'm excited for that. Hope you are too. So I'll see you next time here at Settlers TV and playcatan.com. Take care.